Now under 30 seconds, stand by for that first ignition. The two main engines on the first stage will be igniting.
Copy that, tower.
T-minus 10 seconds.
CDC salute test initiated.
Mark.
And 10 seconds to launch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have ignition.
And we have liftoff. Commercial resupply service to the International Space Station.
Off the pad, on its way with the Orbital 2 Science research supply mission to the International Space Station.
GBC nominal. Attitude is nominal during flyout. Core pressures are nominal in the commodity tank. We're at 108% power. Throttle back to 104%. Engines are nominal. Attitude is nominal.
Does this thing have any brakes?
TVC performance is nominal.
Getting good first stage performance.
Space! I love space stuff. Call me a nerd. Call me the biggest nerd on the planet, but I absolutely love space stuff. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Sean. People on the internet call me Spumwack, and we have started playing around with the Galacticraft mod. Obviously, I built a shuttle. I mean, I feel like that goes without saying. And the space launch is a pretty cool process. And just like our little announcer said earlier, I'd like to go to the International Space Station. I'm actually not sure if it... Oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. I messed up. I messed up big time. Well, actually, that's kind of fine, because I forgot to grab supplies with me anyway. This was supposed to be a supply mission to the space station, and I just went right back down to Earth without going to the moon. So that sucks, but it's cool. We had our fun, and now I can show you the launch process. What's with my fist right now? It's not... Oh, there it is. It just wasn't showing up for some reason. So we gotta wait for our supply parachute to go ahead... Nope, there it goes. Go ahead and land back down so we can plop down our shuttle. And I've developed this little fuel loading system. I wonder where it's gonna land at. Last time it landed right here. I've developed this little fuel loading system for automatically refueling any rockets we place on this launch pad. So I'm pretty excited to have that be something that we have in place here. There we go. Let's get our supplies, get our rocket and our launch pad out of here. We even got a handful of fuel in there, so we can snag some of that out of one of our two ender pouches. Oh, these are filled canisters. Crap poop. I guess I can't recover any of that fuel that's in there. I'm gonna presume, well, let's test. Destroying this destroys the fuel, right? Let's just make sure it does. Alright, so I'll have to remember that for the future to carry empty canisters on us. So, good times. Good times. Well, actually, as much as I want to go to the space station and show you guys what's there, it's gonna require... you know what? Let's just do it. We'll just make a quick stop at the space station. I want to build it up later on, but unfortunately, that's not something I can really do right now. What did I come back here for? Can't remember. I was gonna get an empty canister and supplies. Oh, there we go. At least one empty canister. Should probably build a few of those. Let's get 2 more if we can. 1 and 2, and that should be enough to get all the fuel out of our unused rockets. What are the small signs which you can put on a chest and place an item in it? I don't know. Probably got to be some sort of sign. I'd imagine fancy signs. Fancy signs. Is he talking? Oh, there's lots of people. That is a lots of people. So we can pop by the space station. I'll just show you guys the physics of it and whatnot while we're up there. And then we will move on to what I'd actually like to do today, which is going to the moon. So we got our launch pad set up. Plop down our rocket. And I actually did all of this on a stream. Let's see what our fuel is looking like in here. 0%. Well, that's not moving up very quickly now, is it? Hi, Jack. Thank you. What's going on with the fuel? Not enough power. Not enough power? Alright. Do I have any means of getting power? I don't have my red ender pouch on me, do I? No, I don't. That's fine. I'm bringing about a stack of charcoal, and then we'll get ready to move on. All these little chores. I really should have made this space station closer. Chark! Let's get some chark. And I should probably carry some of this on me anyway, because I always seem to be needing charcoal. That's not the right one. There we go. I've got one of these in case I just want to deposit minerals. This ender pouch just goes straight to our depositing system. And I just, oh man, yeah, this is starting to fill up. I just moved the quarry over to a new area because we've updated the pack. We've included Ars Magica and, of course, Galacticraft. I feel like that goes without saying because of the space shuttle. But there's a whole bunch of more stuff that, why did I put this in there? That was unnecessary. That we can get from mining now. So that's what I have my quarry set up in a new area for. Let's go ahead and munch on some apples, because I do not really have any better source of food here. And now, how are we looking? 9%, 10%, 11%. We can probably fill this thing up way faster by hand, can't we? Let's get our filled fuel canisters, and then fill this... Oh, nope, you can't fill it by hand, can you? You have to let the fuel loader fill it. Upsetting. Well, what I want to do today is throw all of our empties in here. Actually, let's grab some of our empties because we'll need to grab some out of our supply thing. I forget what it's called. That's nice. You get a free power chest out of the deal. I tried it, but when I click on an item, it doesn't place it in. Lamps? Yeah, I got no idea. I don't know what he's talking about. I haven't used any of them at all. So we'll fill this bad boy up to 100% and then redo this launch process. Alright, so we've got our furnace generator giving power to the fuel loader, our ender tank giving fuel to the fuel loader, our fun-looking transport pipe, which is how I pretend our little tiny astronauts walk up to this gigantic ship. We get inside, we look at it, it is at 100% fuel. Let's do it. There's a bit of a countdown, though, I guess. How much fuel do I have in there? I got a decent amount of oxygen. And plus my oxygen tanks should have... I'm afraid of right-clicking anything for fear of getting out of the shuttle. I know it shouldn't matter. Where's my little window at? There we go. I don't think I've actually gotten an interior view of takeoff yet, so that should be interesting. I keep doing the third-person view every time I get in this thing. And I think it actually defaults to the third-person view. I didn't actually even think about that earlier. So what's our time at? Quick, no, we can't see the numbers up there. Neat. Here we go. Here we go. We're blasting off. And one of these days, I even want to take this thing and start steering it. It's got the sort of the Kerbal Space Program style steering. Oh, let's go. We start seeing the stars immediately. That's about all we see, though. Can we turn? Oh, well, we can get some turning in. Oh, and there's the overworld down there. I feel like they really should have just called it Earth. It would have made it way easier. When you actually look at the Galacticraft map, you got everything: Mercury, Venus, Overworld, Mars, asteroids, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. There's no reason why it shouldn't be called Earth. I mean, it looks just like Earth. Look at that. Look at that. Let's zoom on in here. Bzow! Looks so neat. Yeah, if you're wondering where all this Galacticraft stuff... Oh, God, why is it so orange out there? That's scary. What's happening? Oh, God. My ship's not about to blow up, is it? 77%, 76%? Let's get our interface back. Oh, you only have the interface in third person. Well, this is what takeoff looks like. And we are most of the way there. This little thing over here tells us, I can't really show you right now. We got our weird little satellite helmet. That thing over on the left-hand side of the screen shows us our altitude, and then we... Oh, God, that's terrifying. What's going on? I have the feeling that has to do with night vision and sunset or something similar to that. It's so scary. The space is just orange. Alright. Alright, we should get to pick our destination here, and I'd like to select the space station when I get a chance. Oh, wow. There we go. Alright. So, this is what I meant to do at the start. We click down on the overworld, click to zoom, and then... Satellite. Look at that. Owner Spumwackles. Station Spumwackles. I should rename this to Spum Station. Spum Station. Apply. And then let's go ahead and land there. Launch. And I am standing in space. How neat is that? Oh, God, get down. It's very hard. Oh, there we go. We got our second chest. Why it parachuted down, I don't know. But this is why this is terrifying. You just... Oh, God! If it was real space, I would just be completely helpless right now. But luckily, it's not quite real space. Look, we can't even use an air sigil, because there's no air. There's no air to sigil towards. Anyways, we can work our way back down. We do have a little bit of sound. I know you're asking, why is there sound in space? That's because we have this frequency module. Get rid of that. Ain't no sound at all. Not even when I air sigil. Plop that guy back on. Suddenly, we get sound again. Anyway, so this was really just a temporary stop-off on our way to the moon. Like the moon chilling over there. So we're going to have to build a new launch pad, and luckily we have our new fuel loader and everything, so it shouldn't be too problematic trying to get to the moon. I just wanted to show you what it was like plopping by here on a space station. So now we got to get the fuel loader out of this chest. We're going to need to power it with a generator and a stack of charcoal. And we can just leave all the stuff in place. We can just use the fuel we have in our inventory. Are you full with fuel also? No, you're not. You must have gotten broken at some point. So fuel loader is ready. Generator is going to be placed on this side for now. Should be on the other side, but it's a bit glitchy. It's a bit glitchy. You need to put energy transfer cable on this side if you want to transfer energy. Otherwise, this is supposed to be the fuel loading side. So, a little problematic with the fuel loader with other mods, but it's not the end of the world. So, let's go ahead and grab our empty canisters. I think we may only have enough for a single empty canister. I'm not sure. Oh no, looks like we got a couple of them. We can... Oh, nice. We can recover a little bit of fuel here. Throw that back inside this bad boy, and this fills up fuel into the loader so much faster, and this should be getting fuel into the rocket, right? Unless the rocket's already full. It shouldn't already be full. No, it's going. It's just going very, very, very slowly, apparently. Interesting. So the two chests are empty. We'll go ahead and leave them there for now. Let's go ahead and refill our fuel as we just slowly drift off into space. That's not a lot of fuel. It should at least be enough to get us back. Got a couple canisters left. I'll save them for getting a return trip. We actually already do have a portal set up on the moon, so I'm only interested in getting us to the moon. Once we're at the moon, not a big deal. And like I said, I really want to build a space station because it'll be interesting, and I apparently am the only person who's built a space station so far. But I've got other stuff on the to-do list. I want to go do a moon dungeon today. That's sort of my goal, is to get the next tier of the rocket engine. And I'm still working on the cruise ship, unfortunately. I mean, that's cool, because I'm still mid-cruise ship, but it just means I gotta hold off building the space station, which I really want to do. But I've been trying to I just love space. But I've been trying to focus on getting things done that I've been saying I want to do, especially when they have all the viewer items, all the statues up on our cruise ship. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 80% fuel. It's gonna have to do it. Take the leftovers with us. We probably want to leave a little bit of fuel on this machine, so once we're full up, 86, 87, should be ready to go. I'll just get to 100. I don't think there's any harm in getting to 100. We're still gonna have, you know, a chest that drops behind us with any remaining fuel, so it's not the end of the world. 98, 99, 100! Once again, begin takeoff from our station. It doesn't... Oh, well, we can rotate it. So that's fun. That's neat. And I don't know... But I think if you go down, you just drop straight to the planet, which is cool. But I'm presuming if you go up, yeah, the altitude meter on the left says we are at the bottom right now. And I've just jumped straight down to the Earth before. It wasn't really problematic. I had my parachute. I could still fly anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. Lift off! Lift off! And apparently we take our landing pad with us everywhere we go. So we need to reascend back into space. Because apparently that's how most of this works. And I will meet you guys on the moon. Actually, I'm curious. I'm a Kerbal Space Program, this BZ. Let's just take a turn, why not? I wonder how effective the rocket is at actually getting you from like point A to point B faster, and you probably don't want to crash. And actually, it could be really dangerous because I don't know how to land this thing. Maybe the higher tier rockets are a little more maneuverable, I'm not sure. Anyways, we'd better actually... Look at that. Oh, that's so neat. Yeah, we should probably actually pull this thing back up so we can get to the moon without issue. It's really cool. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. The moon actually orbits, and for once it actually looks like we are going to the moon. Let's try and angle our ship forward. Oh, God. It's all derping out. And now we can try and match the trajectory of the... Oh, God, I can't aim this thing for crap. Okay. Let's match the trajectory of the moon. Let's meet him roughly over there. Actually, the moon goes way faster than us. If this was reality, this is reality. We have to be facing, like, I don't know. We're coming off Earth right now. Let's go ahead and zoom in on here. We got the moon right there. You probably have to orbit your shuttle like this direction so that the moon would catch up with you. So interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and launch this beast. Using our lander. It's so neat. Look at all the wires and circuits in our lander. It's so awesome. We're heading down to the moon's surface, although you wouldn't tell by the fact that it's not loading right now. Where'd you go, moon? I didn't just get dropped off in space, did I? Oh god. I hope I didn't end off like Jebediah for my Kerbal mission. Just stuck on a satellite in the middle of nowhere. Oh, no, there we go. The moon, the dark side of the moon, slowly creeping up on us. Canceling the stars that we can't see. Oh, there's my previous lander. And all these craters. We do have to explore a moon dungeon. Alright. Oh, neat. You can actually move the lander a little bit. Awesome. A little bit of gunpowder left over from the last time we landed here. So yeah, what happened actually, boom, and now we have our portal set up. So just in case we wanted to go right back to Earth, poof, there we are, overworld, just like that. And we get a little bit of sound back, so that's nice. But it's so nice to be able to just actually use. I think I like the rockets more than the actual moon destination itself. Anyway, so I'm looking for a dungeon. I'm presuming there's one roughly over here because of all the monsters. And there's holes right here, right? No? Holes right here. Yep. Yup. So let's do this. I think I forget exactly what I'm looking for, but I know it's some sort of special moon rock. Look at the space creepers. Oh god, there's so many monsters. Alright. Yep, there's lots of moon rocks. Lots of moon rocks around here. Oh my good god. Maybe I should have brought better equipment. The atomic disassembler can kill things in 2 hits, which is cool. Oh god. And, oh, are they even tougher? Oh, they have 2. They're evolved. They're taller. And they're stronger. Oh, this is scary. Let's get... I don't want copper ore. Why do I need moon copper? And I really doubt there's copper on the moon IRL anyway. Alright, so let's switch this to normal mode so we don't run out of juice. And looks like we've already got ourselves down to the bedrock. Well, this is a safe enough spot as any to check out the requirements for the Tier 2 rocket, I suppose. So, Tier 2 rocket requires heavy-duty plate as well as Tier 1 booster, which requires compressed meteoric iron, which requires meteoric iron ingot, which is made by putting raw meteoric iron. So I'm presuming there's meteoric iron and meteoric copper, if I had to guess. So that's probably going to be my goal while I'm down here. Actually, this thing switched to vein. Should be good. It should be normal, except it just destroys veins for us. Hey, freaking spider. Ah, so close to killing with 1 hit, unfortunately. Just a handful of hits away. So this is... Nope, not enough. It's not enough. Just barely. Barely falling too short. Oh, these veins don't even seem too big to me at all. Wow, there's like nothing but creepers and skeletons on the radar. Okay, there's a little bit of white bit. That over there might be moon iron. Let's kill our evolved skeleton. And the creeper cannot blow up. That'd be great. Unfortunately, the limbs that get left behind are affected by gravity, and they ignore the gravity of the moon. Oh, you're a really tough zombie. I like how you can keep them flying in the air to not hit you. Alright, so can we moonrock this? No, we can't. Ugh. Maybe we should have made some Flan's guns before we did this. Alright, moon iron. Moon tin. I don't need moon tin. Okay. Back off! Back off, armored zombies. Cheese rock. Cheese rock? I don't even know what that's used for. Good god, there's just so many monsters here. Okay. Luckily, they're all having just as much problem with gravity as I am. Yes! Away from the monsters. Probably need to eat a couple apples. Moon rock, copper ore. We're looking for meteoric iron. That is the goal. Meteoric iron. I don't know how long that's going to take. We'll see if we can run across any. Can I? Oh, I can air sigil through here. Thank God. Zombies don't have a chance at keeping up with my air sigil. Nope. Oh, unless I bug out like that. 10. Moon dirt. Should get destroyed very quickly. It does. More moon copper. Huh. I guess I'll just look around for a bit and see if I can't find myself some iron. Back out to the surface. Based on the little bit of research I've done, it's so cool. See? The Earth right there. Based on the little bit of research I've done, copper, tin, are useless. That's just like normal ground surface tin. The cheese, makes a really nice looking cheese block, which is placeable and edible. It's nice, sort of like cake. But we need to look out for meteors. Fallen meteor, just like this. And it gives me... No, there we go. Wondering why you didn't get destroyed. Don't know where it landed, though. There we go. It's taking its sweet time. So we need to look for meteoric iron. Quite a lot of it, I presume. Ooh, a throwable meteor chunk. That's... wonder what the point of that is. We need meteoric iron ingots so that we can start making all sorts of stuff with heavy-duty plate. Heavy-duty plate requires compressed meteoric iron, which is made by putting one meteoric iron in a compressor, which means I need to run around the surface of the moon and look for meteors just like the one I found just now. Probably are going to need a lot of them. Like a lot. Like 20, 30, and I don't know, maybe they appear on asteroid belts? Maybe not. Maybe, because I don't see any around here. We've got our lander waypoint pre-set up over there. And there's just, wow, there's like no other meteors around here. They should just be like right around these craters, but they're totally not. Which is quite sad. And you would think, oh, maybe some of the other hermits took these craters, but no. It corresponds to your coordinates on the surface, and my base is 10,000 away from everyone else's base. I'm presuming meteors will only be on the surface. Alright, well, in that case, we're faced with two options. I can either continue exploring the moon, which is, what the heck? Or maybe it's not boring. What do we have here? Glowstone torches from Galacticraft. We got a little space village with spacemen. Does that mean... Oh, can I trade with you guys? Do you guys have... No, I can't trade with alien villagers. Darn, I was really hoping... I was really hoping that I'd be able to get some raw meteoric iron from these guys through the process of trading, but looks like that is just not an option. So sad. I don't even know if this serves a purpose. It's all just made out of moon dirt. And it's got wood. Oh, you know what the purpose of this place is? To have these wood planks right here and these trees, which I'm presuming grow at some point, because the tin and the copper that are in the earth, and I'm presuming there's meteoric iron that you can use to make a tier 2 shuttle while you're here. I bet you can find all the materials to craft a tier 2 shuttle just here on the planet without having to go back to Earth. Oh my god, the speed with which you move with air sigil downward on the planet's crazy. So, since I can't find any meteoric iron here, I could either continue to look around, and that seems boring, or we could build one more space shuttle and head over to the asteroid belt. No, that's tier 3, we can't, so I guess we do need to explore for meteoric iron here. Alright, well, we got to the moon. Explored a little moon dungeon. I didn't really get a chance to see much in there. I thought I'd find more meteoric iron, but that's not the case. Nope. Another space settlement. Another fallen meteor. Neat stuff. Yeah, so I need to... Ooh, it's so hot. I wonder if they fall in real time. Interesting. Anyways, I need to spend a whole bunch of time gathering these fallen meteors now, which is gonna take a while to get the 20-something you need. And there may be a way to speed up that process, but I'll do that research off camera. Really, I just want to do the shuttle and the dungeon exploring on camera. After a little bit of looking around, I realized two things. One, I need to put a chicken on the moon and see what happens. Oh, look at that. You're not dying yet. Presuming that you are slowly going to start suffocating in a minute. There you go. Good chicken. Doing some proper suffocation damage. That's what I like to see. Second of all, meteorites seem to be really freaking rare. So what I'm gonna do, plop down our dimension anchor. We're gonna crank this bad boy up to the maximum size. Looks like we're looking at 124. And then we're gonna put some roofs over our structures so that they don't get destroyed. Flying chicken bits! Put some roofs right here so that they don't get destroyed by falling meteors. And we're gonna just let this go overnight. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot more meteors falling in this area and leaving their goodies behind for us to grab. I think I'm even gonna just take these so they don't get destroyed. Everything's good. I don't think I can really effectively recover the lander. Didn't we have 2 landers? What happened to the other one? And, oh, there we go. So we got all of our junk out of it. Let's go ahead and get our fuel out of the lander as well. And then... You're basically nothing, Space Lander. Can we even destroy you? Does it do anything? Hey, it wobbles. Look at it wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. It's like, it's like dubstep music. Wob, 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 wob. And the lander was effectively destroyed. So sad. Doesn't matter. Didn't serve a purpose, and I'm sure I'll create another lander here again. Alright, so now is the actual end of the episode. We've got our dimension anchor set up. Hopefully, oh, there we go. We've already started to see some meteorites start landing. So we just need to keep this up. They seem to cool down really quickly. I'm really curious if they have less of a chance of giving you iron after they cool down or something to prevent stuff like this. But I guess we'll find out next time on Hermitcraft. My God. Did it just start to rain?